Hey guys, the past 3 years I've been working on this project, my own card game of sorts, called Rise of the Underdogs. I've just received my box here. It's beautiful, it's absolutely a beautiful thing. I don't usually do these unboxing videos, but let's delve in and see what the prototype has to offer. So this is the prototype copy. You can see I've already noticed some mistakes. That says 30 minutes, there's a 30 for the 2 players and whatever, the logo's messed up there. But overall I'm actually really impressed with you know, the blending and how that works. There's no actual back. I need to actually put it back, I actually need to take some photos of the contents, which I obviously don't have yet. So I'm anxious about opening this, but let's go ahead. If it's on YouTube, it's because I'm happy enough with the results. So let's take that off. Right, so what do we have in here? Okay, so, oh, this is actually quite nice. Right, let's go through the pieces one by one. So you can see straight away we've got characters and character stands, okay? I don't know if the stands are necessarily correct because they maybe should be a bit smaller, but actually they look very sturdy. So here's a character there, okay? You can see that that should just slot in here. Yeah, it does. There you go, easy enough. There's a character. I can just stand on the board. Yeah, very, very nice. Let's look at all these characters. Gosh, I was expecting you to have to punch all these, but that's really cool that they've done it for me. And that's gorgeous, in fact. Very happy with that. So you can see there's one of the Underdog characters. All these characters, they've actually got corresponding cards to them as well, which we'll go through in a little bit. So we got a large priority token. So whose turn is it? Like, they actually get it. I can see some slight mistakes here. So, you know, the white edge there, that's something I could obviously fix, but, you know, it's a shame. But a nice deep red priority. So whose turn is it? The mole, the weasels. There's another Underdog character. Sassy Scarlet. It's Fat Cat himself. Like, these characters, I'm actually really happy with the thickness of this card. That does not bend. So, you know, that's actually really super, really nice. There's red ones and white ones. So the white ones are actually for the Underdogs, the red ones are for the pack. So that's goodies, baddies, the usual thing. Let's go through some of these tokens. So these are all custom cut tokens. There's more characters in here too, obviously. With the custom cut tokens. So these are, oh, that's a bit odd. It's odd how one side, but that's actually going to be aligning. So I've done something a bit wrong in my files for that. Luckily this is a prototype, so I can get it wrong, I guess. But you can see that side's correct. Like, that side looked mint. And I'll tell you what, that's a very nice cut off the edge. I'm very, very impressed and happy with that. And they feel solid. They feel like wood nearly. Same with these, the traps. You can see one side's a little off. Honestly, doing these custom cuts was actually quite hard. It wasn't as easy as you think. You know, there's no actual real hard guidelines for it, so there's quite a lot of guesswork. These standees are something that we're playing with, and I'm actually happy with them overall. I would prefer miniatures, but miniatures, on the other hand, I don't know how much of a headache they are, and I know that standees I can do, and you know, so as a prototype and as the first wave of things, these are definitely what's going to stick. So other little things, yeah, we got barriers. These look great. Like that's a really nice little barrier. Again, you can see the little white on it, which is obviously going to be my mistake somewhere there. All of these are a pack. That means that the packs actually explored an area, and on that side they control an area. Same with the Underdogs, have the same thing, explored, controlled. They've all got the little white thing, so I've misaligned all of them, but only by a little bit. You can probably see these little white marks on them, which is a shame, but it's not the end of the world. It's a learning curve for me. Trap tokens, same issue, although those are double-sided with the same thing on them. Shield tokens. Overall, I'd have to say the quality of these is amazing. I'm really happy with that. Really, really happy with them. Let's look at these tiles. So these should be correct. It's only the custom cut things, everything in that bag, that actually would have had the issue, because that's up to me to align it, but there wasn't anything to align to, so it felt like a lot of guesswork in it. So these should all be double-sided, so 18A should have an 18B, it does, and these, again, nice and thick. So if you look at this, like, you're going to be making maps, you know, out of these tokens, out of these tiles even, and the characters can all go on these quite happily. Probably a little big. I expected them. I expected the stands to be a little smaller, but the character sizes are great. So yeah, these all look really nice. This is the artwork from. I'll put it in the link where I got these. Where I got this artwork. He's a great guy, and he's allowed me to cooperate with him. So I've been using quite a lot of his resources, and you know, check him out. So there's 18 tiles that will come with the game, and they're all different, and they've all got little. Some of them have the values on them, so if they got a shield, then they're, you know, you're more defended in an area. So it's quite a simple mechanic. D10s, so just 3 of them. Your standard D10 dice. Right, cards. Let's see these. Oops. These are standard poker style cards. Yeah, nice. They kind of feel a bit like Magic the Gathering cards or something, you know. But you can see that, like, they all they represent all the characters. So this bomber there, let's find him. Bomber. There he is there. I'll have to sort them all out, but you know, that bomber is there. You'll have to watch other videos with how to play and, you know, like how it works, but you can see that's the bomber character. Same way, same thing. So, and he's got all these special rules on him, and you know, you basically choose an action. What's he going to do? It's a pretty simple game. You get your cards, play an action. There's 26 cards, I believe, in this pile. So these are all really nice. I'm gonna have to get them sleeved up. They are double-sided, so you got your pack and underdogs. So they're very, very easy to, you know, there's no confusing which side is which. Now we got 2 booklets as well. So with the game, this adventure book is actually going to be much thicker, because the adventures, we haven't actually finished them yet, so we're still working on that. So but before we actually do any further than, you know, it's just, how do I say it? We've done about a third of the adventure so far. The rule book should be crystal clear. This is free online now as well, so you know, I'll put all these instructions down in if you go below. Oh, oddly, you can see, I can see through all the transparencies. That's a bit odd. That's the sort of thing that I'm going to pick up on and have to fix, or you know, understand why that's gone wrong. I can see it all throughout, but the print is lovely, and actually when you actually look at the PDF, it'll look crystal clear. Some of that's not the right size, so that's all artifact. I'm not sure why. This is the sort of thing I'll have to review in very good detail and actually figure out what's wrong. But as a first draft, I'm really happy. Like the gutters are all looking good. I know that the rules are clear because this has been gone through, I don't know, about 8 times now. But overall, I'm very happy. The quality of this is beautiful. I mean, the actual book it reminds me of an FFG book, which is great. Sorry, there's the artwork. Artwork by 2minutetabletop.com. So that's them. That's a good guys. You know, really, really nice work. Reference sheet, how to play the game, what the icons mean. So it's not actually a complex game, but I want to keep it as simple as possible. Adventure book. As I mentioned, there's only 3 adventures in this book. But it should be like this is how the adventure book works. There's comics that run through the whole thing that are going to explain what's going on. Like they set up the whole scenario, and then you play the scenario through. Both teams will select a side, so one's playing as the underdogs, one's playing as a pack, and you play through the whole campaign as that side. This will all make more sense once you actually read through the rules a little bit. You know, these are all the map tokens needed. Here's where everything deploys, and then you basically play on. 3 adventures. You can see here's here's what's going on. This artwork's not all finished either. Like there was a lot of things that I had to borrow, or I wasn't happy with, or I'm not a good enough artist to actually quite get it right. So I feel like when this goes live, this will be things that I personally want to retouch and revamp and actually make better and more correct. So you know, there's a bit, although you know, I'm overall like I look at that and I kind of go, oh, I did a good job drawing them. But then on the previous page, I guess I wasn't as happy with that. I had a very different view of what was meant to happen. So there's pieces that I'm just not happy with. So this is basically the last adventure, adventure 3, which basically escalates into a really big fight, which is great because you learned the ropes. And then we got like, here's more to come. We're just getting started. And with the rules reference on back to there too. This is not complete, by the way. This is still a work in progress by a long shot. So overall, I'm thrilled with what I've received, to be honest. The expectation of how thick the card is going to be has blown my mind. This is absolutely amazing, really good. I mean, that's really hard. I like the colour of the print. I think they did a really nice job throughout. Little things like the white lines on it. That's something I think we can definitely get better at and proof it better. Or to me to understand better what went wrong. You know, at least it's something I know that can be fixed, and you know, so it's not a disaster. Yeah, so that's it. Print Play Games, based in Vancouver, have done themselves a massive credit there. 2 Minute Games, who did the tile stuff for me, like they've just blown me away as well. They're absolutely brilliant. A lot of thanks to people who've got involved. All the testers, and you know who you are. This is looking like it's going to be a Kickstarter. Let's estimate next summer, but you know, I don't know. There's a lot of roadblocks to get in the way first. If it's the first you're hearing about the game, let me know what you think. If you're excited, or you know, if you want to know more, there's actually plenty of information on Flashback Generations now. We're still looking for testers, so if you're actually looking to play some games, we're playing currently on Tabletop Simulator, so we can play games off that. You know, we can actually gauge some feedback off that too. But other than that, let me know what you think, and cheers for watching, guys. See you later.